Welcome back to the States. It's now time for America's Talking, with headlines from across the country that you can find in the description below or in your inbox with the Center Square newsletter, free at thecentersquare.com. Angry Seattle City Council members questioned Tuesday why Seattle Mayor Katie Wilson doesn't have an answer as to why it took 5 hours to hold a news conference after the Seattle Center shooter left 3 dead and 4 injured. Wilson announced Tuesday morning in a press release that she had asked the city's Office of Inspector General to conduct a review, but that review won't be completed until late September. The Center Square reporter Randy Diamond reports the outrage by city council members is the latest turn in the controversy over why there was no comprehensive communication for more than 5 hours after that 6 p.m. shooting at the Bite of Seattle Food Festival, July 26th. The aftermath of the shooting led to Wilson demanding the resignation of former police chief Sean Barnes, who resigned after just 18 months in office. Wilson had admitted to making a mistake in the communications July 26th, but has insisted a comprehensive review is needed. Ed Benz has owned houses in Allegheny County, Pennsylvania since 1999, but recent tax increases are eating into his profits so much he might not be able to keep them. Last year, officials in western Pennsylvania County, they raised its property tax rate by 36%, the first hike in more than a decade. In this upcoming school year, more than 24 of the county's 42 suburban school districts are poised to raise the property tax rate an additional 1 to 5%. The founder and owner of MCF Group, a property management firm, Benz, who's 61 years old, he owns 40 properties, all but one of which are single-family homes worth $100,000 to $250,000. He estimates the proposed hikes have sliced his profits by 3%. He said if they keep up these increases, he may be forced to exit the business. You can read more from the Center Square investigative reporter Mark Strickers at thecentersquare.com. Nonprofit organizations in New York getting more tax dollars to bolster their facilities against terror attacks or hate crimes. That's after New York Governor Kathy Hochul made an announcement Tuesday. Hochul said the more than $32 million in federal tax funds is being diverted to 157 New York nonprofits facing an increased risk of terrorist or other extremist attacks to strengthen the security of their facilities, as well as enhance their overall preparedness. Now, the funding provided through the Federal Emergency Management Agency's Nonprofit Security Grant Program is being doled out to New Yorkers in 2 separate awards, $28.4 million for organizations within the City of New York metro area, and $3.6 million for organizations outside of the Big Apple. It's being administered by New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services. And Arizona and other Democratic states, they sued the Trump administration to prevent the administration from implementing health insurance changes, which experts say are aimed to make healthcare more affordable. The Center Square contributor Zachary Schmidt reports that 21 Democratic states filed the lawsuit to stop the change to the federal government's 2027 payment notice, which sets the standards for the Affordable Care Act marketplace and related individual market insurance programs. In the 2027 payment notice, the Trump administration is trying to provide consumers with more options when shopping for health insurance, allowing insurers to offer varied plan designs and stopping limits on non-standardized plans, which allow insurers to offer different types of premiums and deductibles. The payment notice will also allow non-network plans that let consumers choose healthcare options outside traditional networks and catastrophic plans with terms of up to 10 years. And they'll also have adjustable cost-sharing options. Attorney General Chris Mays opposes the payment notice, saying it will remove out-of-pocket protections and push families toward catastrophic plans, which will move costs from insurers to patients and hospitals that can't afford it. And that's just some of what America is talking about. You can get these and other headlines at thecentersquare.com. From my studios in Central Illinois, I'm Greg Bishop. You can join us back here Thursday for more stories impacting you, the taxpayer, from across the country, only with the states. Powered by the Center Square.